Good morning everyone, welcome to Bliss Refurbished. I have no camera stand at the moment, so this is going to be an interesting video. Today I'm going to be whitewashing this old Norwegian cupboard, scarp in Norwegian. It's a lovely pine cupboard. Now usually I just mix half and half and then I see what the colour turns out like, and then I might slightly add more paint or add more water depending. I usually just roughly do it, which probably isn't great, but I do. That's how I do it. And I give it a good mix. One-handed today. When you whitewash furniture, it's actually quite fun because it changes it so much. You can actually colour wash with any colour. I've only really done it with black, blue and white I think, but I'm going to try to play around with a few different colours soon because I've seen some other people do it and it looks amazing. You just give it a good mix and you can kind of feel the paint is still there, so you keep on mixing. Kind of don't want any lumps because then that will colour a bit too much. Usually I just grab an old bit of material. The wonderful thing about chalk paint is that it is so easy to clean up. The people like me don't actually have to lay anything down on the floor. They should, but they don't. So I can make a big mess everywhere. Just a slightly messy painter. Okay, I think that feels pretty good. I'm gonna set up the camera. Okay, we're going to start with the top. It's usually quite clever to start higher on the project and work your way down just in case there's drips and different things that can happen along the way. And I'm going to just start off doing the line. It's quite thick really. I'm going to go all the way to the end, which you can't really see on the camera now, but you just have to guess it looks the same as the other side. Okay, I think I'm just going to wipe straight away just to see what's going on. Try to wipe with the grain so that everything looks uniform. Oh, I like that. It looks so much fresher. It looks very different very quickly, so it's probably quite a lot of paint to water ratio, but I kind of like it. I keep doing it 2 week. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's slightly darker here. It's not very easy to see. Just take it away a little bit. Oh, that looks really quite nice. I'd rather build up slowly with the colour rather than do too dark and then have to try to remove it. It can be a lot better way to do it. I'm going to keep on going in another line. Just brush the paint back and forwards. This can be a little bit messier than normal painting because obviously you've got so much water. So I've tried to cover up a bit in the background here. Nice little sofa and chest of drawers I've got in the background. Use my spray bottle to just squirt a little bit on and see if it'll make it a little bit, that's better. Kind of loosening up the paint a little bit if it seems like it's too thick in places. No, that is a bit of a dangerous game because it can take too much off at the same time. Like the effect that it gives. It really does make the wood look so lovely and really kind of makes it look so new almost. I do think I'm going to add a little bit more water to the mix though, just so that it's a little bit easier to play around with. So I just kind of add a little bit more water. Give it another mix. I'm going to do the last bit here. That already seems a bit better by adding a bit more water. I feel like the wood is almost thirsty and it's sucking up the paint and water mixture very quickly. See, I mean, there's these lines around here, which is where the other part of the cupboard sits on the top. You can see a big difference between that. It's actually a lot, it might almost look whiter in the video than it does in real life. It's very nice. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the whole thing and then see what it looks like instead of doing another layer straight away.